Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. As always, it's been a while. It's been how long? It's been a long time.
It's
your
been quite some
co-host.
time.
I'm one of your co-hosts on this wonderful show, MattyBets, joined as always by my other wonderful co-host,
Your boy BigAL Bettor.
Big
Welcome
Al
back, ladies
Bettor.
and gentlemen.
Welcome back, indeed. How are we feeling today, Al?
I feel so good. Sun's shining, and we're jumping into the AFC West. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, sir. We got the Broncos to talk about today, going through every team's schedule. We're cutting it pretty close to the season, but I kind of like it. I like the fact that
We are.
we get to do all of this like every day. We're recording a bunch of videos on a bunch of different teams, and then by the time we know it, we're just gonna wake up. We're gonna be done with the last video, and we're gonna be like, wait, we got football in like a day.
Right,
Like,
we're just diving all the way in, just immersing ourselves right in it. It's gonna be a fun season. We know that.
oh yeah, for sure. All right, well let's get started and get this one out of the way, if you will. Week
Okay.
one, Broncos start week one on the road in Seattle.
Yeah, I've got them losing this one personally.
Okay.
I think Seattle's gonna shock some people this year. I think they're gonna be pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the Broncos to lose week one against Seattle.
I'm gonna say that they also lose in the Loud House over there. Uh, we'll see. Like Seattle, like we've talked about before, like we've talked about Seattle quite a bit this offseason just because, new coach, the whole, new offense. It should be an exciting team to watch. It might be slow. I could see the Broncos getting a win here possibly, but the Broncos also have a new quarterback too. So it's not like the Broncos are in any different state than Seattle. Like they're still question marks. So we'll see how they start the year. But I mean, going on the road for your first game with a new quarterback, I mean, it's going to be tough.
Absolutely, it's going to be tough, and Seattle's not an easy place to play in, and their offense is pretty much coming back with all the pieces they had last year: Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Kenneth Walker. Whereas the Broncos, they lost Judy, they've got Sutton. I just think that Broncos going to take a while to get rolling. I just think Seattle's going to have their number early.
Yeah, that's true. I am surprised that you made that pick though, because you're really high on the Broncos this year. But moving on, week two, home against the Steelers.
Home against the Steelers, I also have them losing this game.
Yeah, them losing
I think
this game.
Russ is going to come back in and get a little revenge, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I like that little revenge game for the Steelers on the road. I like it. So I'll give the Broncos a loss there as well.
Okay.
All right, week three, on the road, going to Tampa Bay, take on Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. How do we feel about that?
I like the Bucks this year, but I am taking Denver to get their first win against Tampa.
Really, on the road?
On the road at Tampa, yep.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing that. I'm kind of going to be fading the Broncos a little bit this year, which, I mean, they don't have a win yet, but that's fine. We're going to give them a loss here on the road in Tampa.
Okay.
Week four, another road game. Doesn't get easier. New York Jets.
Yeah, we all know where I'm going with this one. The Jets are going to win this game, so I've got them taking an L here.
I'm right there with you. It's like I think about teams. It's like I've done this with a lot of teams now, where it's like I have optimism, and it's kind of like, oh, this should be fun, and then you just see their schedule, and you're just like, nope, not even close. Like, not gonna happen. So we'll see if I'm at the under or the over. We'll see what the book has them at the end of the video. But yeah, as of right now, I got them 0-4. So
yeah, you do have them 0-4. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, week five here. Maybe they can get back on track. Week five, home against the Raiders. Home against
the Raiders. It's a divisional opponent. I have them winning this one.
I actually as well. I have them winning.
Look at that.
So they're not going to be like the Giants or the Patriots this year for me, where they're only going to have 1 or 2 wins. But
we'll see as we get further through this thing. They're 1-4 right now. For you, so I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. Week 6, another home game. Back-to-back home games there for them against the LA Chargers.
Another divisional opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I have them losing this one.
I do too. I think the Bolts are going to be really fun to watch. I think the Bolts, just like the Broncos, kind of probably take a couple weeks, new coach, takes them a couple weeks to get going, but by week 6, I think the Bolts will be firing on all cylinders.
Well, and I think even if the Chargers don't win a lot of games, I think they're gonna play hard all year with Harbaugh as the coach, and I just think that they'll be able to get enough done. So when they play teams that are kind of on their level, which the Broncos are, I mean, I wouldn't even say the Broncos are even on their level, but when you play a team that's like close strength, I'm going to give the nod to Harbaugh there. Not that I don't like Sean Payton, because I do, but...
Okay, yeah, I get that. Week 7, another road game.
Yep.
Against the New Orleans Saints. Where are you going here?
Yeah, at New Orleans, I have them winning this one.
Really? A road game win against the Saints? I'm going the opposite. I'm giving them a loss. So this actually might turn out to be really tough for them. We'll see.
See, it's Sean Payton against his old assistant.
Yeah.
So he's going to know all of his calls. He's going to know everything he likes to do. So I think it's just an easy coaching matchup for Sean Payton here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I got him with a loss. You got him with a win there on the road. I don't like it.
Yep.
But Week 8, home game against the Panthers. Carolina comes to town.
Correct.
What are we doing here?
Yes. I've got them winning this one.
I do too. I am a little bit higher on the Broncos than I am on the Panthers this year. We'll see.
Yeah, the Panthers. I hope the Panthers are good because it'd just be fun. And then our prediction for the Panthers video would be completely wrong if the Panthers are actually pretty good. But
Yeah. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I trust our judgment over what the Panthers might do this year. Moving on, Week 9, road game.
Yep.
Against Baltimore Ravens. You're going to Baltimore.
Yeah, they're going to Baltimore. I've got them taking it out.
Yeah, I do too. Like without a doubt, like no question. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm hammering Baltimore to win that game.
Yeah, it's the mortgage on the money line. Like
yeah, exactly. Like yeah, which game are you taking? That's a tough one.
Don't actually do that, people. Don't actually do that. But I'm just saying. It's
Yeah.
a figure speech.
Week 10, divisional game on the road in Kansas City.
In Kansas City, I cannot give them a win, so I'm giving them an L.
Yeah, you're not going to Arrowhead and winning there. I'm giving them a loss as well.
I don't see it.
No, I mean I do see the Broncos for some reason always get a win like that, whether it be over the Chiefs or another divisional game where it's like they will get a win like that on the road, but I just don't think it's here.
I don't think it's against
I'm not taking it against the Chiefs in Arrowhead. Week 11, home game, back at home for the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I have the Falcons coming to town and losing.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I can't
I've got
be
Denver.
there with you.
Denver's going to win that one.
Can't be there with you because you keep talking about like teams that are on the same level. The Falcons are not on the same level as the Broncos. They're on a different level, a higher level. I'm going to give the Falcons the win there. Yeah, they are. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Kirko, Chains, they still got all the offensive weapons that they had last year. Bijan, Drake London.
Yeah, but they have a whole new
Pitts.
coach.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Their other coach was terrible. So
culture doesn't matter, guys.
No. Bad coaches don't matter. You always see an uptick in performance when they get rid of a bad coach.
Don't always see that.
Oh, but we will this year. That's for sure. With the Falcons,
We
with how
shall
bad
see.
that coach was,
We shall
yeah,
see.
we're good. The man that should not be named. Week 12, road game against the Raiders. Second matchup with the Raiders.
I have them losing this one.
I have them winning this one.
Interesting.
This will be, like I was saying, this will be that one road game in the division that they win.
Okay.
Mhm.
Late in the year. I mean,
Late in the year,
I would
week
like
12.
it better if Las Vegas came to them this late in the year. But I
Yeah.
don't like them going to Las Vegas to
They're
win
going to go
that
to Vegas. It's
personally.
going to be nice weather. Everybody's going to be having a good time. Go there and play some bets on yourself. I like it. Then you
Yeah,
get kicked out
that's
of the
not
league.
legal. That's not legal. Yeah.
Week 13, home game against the Browns.
Yeah, there's no chance they win this one.
No, there's no chance that they win this one. That's another L.
Unless the Browns fall apart, but I don't think either of us think that's going to happen. So
No, even if the Browns, like I've been saying that the Browns' offense is not going to be that good, and I don't trust it. But their defense is still there, and it's still real. And when you play against a subpar offense, which I think that the Broncos will be, we'll see. Time will tell. But I see the Browns coming in, and beating them in Denver.
Agreed.
Week 14, bye week, much needed.
Yep.
After the beating that they're gonna take from the Browns, playing the Browns, it's gonna just they need a break.
Nice,
and it's
nice
week
recovery.
14.
Nice recovery.
Exactly. You take a week off and then you start the season. You start off the next part of the season on the right foot. Week 15,
Correct.
home against the Colts.
Home against the Colts, I have them losing this
I
one.
have them losing that too. I'm taking Pittman for a touchdown. I'm taking Adonai Mitchell for a touchdown. I am taking Anthony Richardson for a rushing touchdown and Jonathan Taylor for a rushing touchdown. That's
If
4 touchdowns.
all those
right
players
there.
are healthy, week 15.
If all of them are healthy, I'm taking all of them to get a touchdown there in Denver.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that one. So we both gave them a loss there. Week 15.
Yep.
Week 16 on the road against the Bolts.
Yeah, at the Chargers, I have them losing this one.
I do as well. Now, I thought about this one and the one in Vegas,
Right.
the 2 road games there near the end of the season, as to like that one game that the Broncos will win on the road.
Sure.
And I decided to go with the Vegas as opposed to LA. I know that LA, December, it's still going to be kind of warm. I mean,
Sure.
it's still LA, but
It's LA.
I like Vegas. Vegas is going to be hotter. It's going to be nicer weather. So I'm going to take
Right.
that win against Vegas, but this one they did lose.
Okay.
And then week 17 on the road against the Bengals.
Yeah, the end of this season is just brutal
It's
for
tough,
the
yeah.
for the Broncos. Yeah, I'm not betting against the Bengals late in the season.
I'm not either. If Joe Burrow is healthy, which that's how we do all of these, we
Yep.
we're
We're not assuming
pretend and
injuries. We're just
act
full
that
strength, full
full
strength. Yep.
strength. Yeah, and the Bengals win this game. I don't see a
Yep.
world in which they lose this game if they are all still healthy.
Agreed.
I don't know if they will be healthy, but if they are, yeah, they're going to win this game. Week 18 is their last game home against the Chiefs.
Yeah, and once again, full strength, full strength. You can't take Denver over the Chiefs.
No.
I can't.
No, you can't. Especially when you think about it, too. Like, the Chiefs might be fighting for first round. Like, the first round bye, the number 1 seed. Like, yeah, the Chiefs are going to come into Denver and destroy them.
I don't know if they're going to come in and destroy them because I think the Broncos are going to play tough, but I don't see them winning. I think they're going to be in the Patriots video. I said I think the Patriots are going to be in a lot of games. They're just going to end up losing. That's what I think the Broncos are going to do too. The same kind of thing. They're going to be a tough team and they're going to play hard, but they're just not going to. At the end of the day, they're not going to have the plays to get the wins in the game.
They're not going to have the firepower needed to take on some of these teams that they have to play against.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. Well, other than that, let us know in the comments what you think about the Broncos. If you're high on them this year, if you're lower than we are. I mean, you never know. Like, teams and fans, we're all football fans, right? We're all crazy for our team, and we're all skeptical and optimistic all at the same time. That's right before the start of the season, we all have high hopes for our team. So let us know if yours are flying, mile high, or if you're sad and upset because the Broncos probably aren't going to be that good this year. What does the book have them at, Al?
Yeah, so the book's got them winning 5.5. 5.5 to their line. I have them going 5-12, so I'm
You're right there. Yeah.
And you have them going 3-14.
Okay, so I'm taking the under,
which is pretty low. Yeah, you have them winning the same amount of games as the Vikings.
Okay. Yeah.
Spoiler.
I like that. I like that a lot. I do not think the Broncos will be good. And their schedule is tough. Yeah. I mean, you only had them at 5 wins, and you're higher on them than I am. Which obviously the 2 other wins, account for. But
yeah.
Mm-hmm. But all right, that does it for the Denver Broncos, and we'll see them week 1, and we'll see how they do. Time will tell.
We shall indeed. We shall indeed.
And we will see all of you in the next video.